Hey guys, Rachel Grabanoff here with Cosmetics and Toiletries, coming to you with our latest Consumer Pulse report, where we look at the top trending searches within the past week or so that relate to cosmetics, makeup, skincare, and things like that in our industry. Also, some of the top headlines we reported this week on C&T.com. So to start things off, exploding topics in the past 2 years shows a significant increase in searches on acne prone. Obviously, this is an ages-old problem we've been trying to solve forever. But it's multifaceted, so that makes it more challenging. Also, there's a lot of interest in making products that are more mild, especially considering the skin microbiome. So anyways, I just thought it was interesting that it kind of peaked here more recently. It's kind of been a steady climb. It's obviously been a problem for some time, but it's still on the minds of consumers. So that is my first trend. Second one here, exploding topics also within the last 2 years, up over 1,000%. Searches on VT Cosmetics. You can see it kind of curved off, but it's still on the upswing here. It's a South Korean beauty brand known for its, different skincare, makeup products. Says it's known for collaborating with some celebrities, distinguished by its use of innovative ingredients like Sika. I did look just to see kind of what's going on with VT Cosmetics. And this PDRN capsule cream came up recently on InStyle. Let's see, this is December. So this may or may not be part of the reason why that brand is trending. But I just thought it would be worth highlighting here. Obviously, it's kind of a novel format for the product too. So that is exploding topics reports. I also looked under Google Trends. This is searches under the topic of makeup within the past 7 days globally, beauty fitness being the category. And you could see liposome as a major topic here, up 1,250%. This is something all the formulators really know a lot about, obviously, but there was sort of a recent report here talking about liposome advanced repair serum. It's top of the list here, according to the brand Decorté, but it's a serum in Japan, award-winning. So that is one thing I noticed. Yeah, here's where it actually was here. Sorry, it was reported in this Marie Claire story, this Decorté liposome product. It was mentioned, and this was fairly recent. Sorry, I've got all these ads popping up. Don't love them. But yeah, so it's trending. It doesn't have a date on here. But I know that was within the last month or so when I did the news search. So it came up in a story that product was trending. J Beauty is actually a bigger umbrella trending that's happening. But the liposome technology, I just thought that was interesting. It's another kind of demonstration of technical terms making it to the marketers and consumers. So just thought I would highlight that. Also under the Google Trends, let me find the stat again here. Canmake Mascara is up 500% in searches. We've talked about this brand before, but I dug a little bit deeper into this product. Now, oops, sorry, I already talked about Marie Claire. It's really specifically this Canmake Metalook Mascara that seems to be drawing a lot of interest. And I believe, if I understand it, the mascara wand itself is metal. I don't know if you can see it on here. Here, this is a better demo. It's almost like, I don't know, a bolt. It reminds me of that. Maybe that's my tomboy showing through. But it seems to be trending because there's a lot of talk about this unique wand. So I thought that was worth highlighting this time around too. So I think those are the main ones I found. Yeah, Canmake, you can see, is a third one for Google Trends. So let's move along here to some top headlines from C&T. DEINDE unveiled a new Radiance-Restoring Overnight Mask for morning glow-up. You can dig deeper into the story, but it has its unique naringenin, if I'm saying that right, to reduce skin aging markers. And I believe this one is derived, well, it's modeled after that derived from citrus, might be oranges, but they use biotech to recreate the product so that there's a greater sustainability profile. So DEINDE came out. They actually have some kind of tape too. Radiance Restoring Mask alongside its Sculpting Face Tape. I think I probably need to give that a try. But so DEINDE is out with a new product lineup. And then I wanted to highlight this too. Drunk Elephant has come out with a campaign to kind of get rid of this notion of Sephora Kids and younger kids using anti-aging products that have actives that are too strong for them. But basically it's saying, please enjoy responsibly, as you can kind of see here. We wrote it up. So there's been a lot of kind of I don't know, applause in the industry, or at least on social media, around this focus of Drunk Elephant to say, just use it right, you know? So I thought that was worth highlighting. And then last but not least, just recently I put together a report on some up and coming, I guess you could say, regulations that are related to cosmetics, also some recent recalls that happened. So Thompson was flagged for a bacteria that was contaminating the water supply it was using to make this toothpaste. Actually, I believe this happened a couple years ago, but there's been a new addition to the class action suit. So I highlighted that. Also, Dove was flagged for misleading alcohol-free claims on the label because it contained benzyl alcohol, I think it was. That's what the plaintiff claims. And then also Unilever's Dove brand body washes were under fire recently because the plaintiff is basically saying it's a wash-off product. How can retinol work to give you any of the known anti-aging benefits? So also Hello and Hot are brands of perfumes that were withdrawn for having this BMHCA ingredient is classified as a reprotoxic, so it's banned. And then Health Canada issued a recall for Shades of Grey soap and also Axe body sprays. The latter was missing hazard labeling, and then methyl eugenol was higher than allowed levels, I guess, present in their body. No, soap. Sorry, that was soap. I also highlighted the PAC Act is coming out. They're really, this is in the U.S., looking at label claims that relate to recyclable and compostable, trying to make it that you need scientific evidence to make those claims and also third-party certifications to support that. So that is interesting in our world. Year of Clarity, someone referred to U.S. cosmetic regulations for this year, talking basically about how MOCRA is starting to go into effect. Some of the deadlines obviously have been delayed, but there's a lot of focus on some ingredients and also ingredient and product oversight happening in the U.S., and a lot of it will kind of go into motion in 2026. So that is it for this week. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found this insightful, if not a little entertaining. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thanks.